What is going on, fam? We are back with another Mustang episode. Probably gonna be quite a bit of these. So in the last episode you guys seen, I got the whole body kit on, got everything fitted, tested for the most part. I did call the windshield guy. He's gonna come remove all the glass, so I don't know if that's gonna be in this episode or not. But I think I've came to the realization that I'm going to tube half the rear of the car. Not the whole car, basically from the middle of this trunk floor back will all be tubed because I don't really need anything back here. These quarters are all held on by the structure of the car up front. The only thing that's being held on back here is right here. This part's holding the bumper up, which I can build that into the tube rear, and taillights. And taillights I can make their own pockets to hold them up. So I really don't need anything else back here. So I think it's gonna be time to cut the back of the car off. Couple things I'll have to relocate, like the exhaust. The exhaust needs to be hung with different style hangers, so we'll figure that out when we get to that bridge. And then there's a charcoal canister, so I'm either going to delete it or I'm just going to put it in a different spot. So we will see once we get in there. But let's go ahead and start getting the body off, and then I have to pull the car outside and turn it around because I cannot work on it on the lift because there's a wall there. There's no going back now. Taillights are just chilling there. They're really floppy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a bracket from there down to stiffen them back up. Drinking my Monster, you know, because I'm obviously sponsored by Monster. Just kidding, Monster. If you want to sponsor me, you know where to find me. But yeah, so we're gonna take off this rear bash bar now. After we get the bash bar off, we're gonna undo the exhaust, and then I think we're good to start cutting off the back of this car. It's kind of getting worried, but the more I cut, the easier it's looking. Here's a very in the future update. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to record yesterday. Just kind of working on it in and out of the workday, but this is where I'm at. So I got my 2x2 steel welded on. Welds look pretty good too. And got it all on there. I got it fully welded. I can only see it all the way around though. I put the jack under the middle. This thing didn't move at all. So now I have my 1.5 inch DOM tubing. I'm gonna bend like a V shape like this, and then have a jack point right down off the bottom of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that. And I gotta clean up some of these welds because I'm gonna plate this right here and right here. That way that when I build my next section like this, it has a nice place to go to. So let's get into it. trying to give you guys a little update in person instead of just doing the time-lapse stuff. I know it's kind of boring stuff, so I'm just trying to time-lapse it. Hopefully some good music behind it. But this is where we're at right now. Got all the body panels on. All the tube work is all done. Turned out really nice. So I went ahead and I welded on these plates right here, and then these plates bolt on. So basically what I'm trying to do right now is I build a bracket that comes around this way, and then it's gonna wrap around to be basically a crush point on the car. Then after I get that done, I'm gonna build a hoop on top of it that'll support this top bumper where those two holes are at. They'll be zip ties because it's sagging right now. It'll be up like that, up nice and tight up in there. So we'll go back to it. Alright y'all, it's like 9 o'clock on Friday night obviously. I worked all day today from basically yesterday. You guys see me just starting to make all the tube stuff and welding to now. The rear end is officially done except for I gotta add taillight supports, some rods, and I have to add some support for the quarters too. But other than that, all the tubular work is done. So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. Looks pretty cool. Look at this. This thing looks wicked. I mean, it turned out so nice. Cannot believe it. I mean, the welds, they don't look too bad on it. So, definitely gonna hold. This, got the rear jack point under there hiding. I mean, this thing just looks killer. So that's gonna be it for this episode. The next one, we are going to weld up some brackets here for the trunk lid. We're gonna get the glass out and get that Lexan in. By then, hopefully the taillight brackets will all be done. And I got the trunk all cut out finally, nice and even. That's gonna be it for this episode. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and as we keep digging into this RTR body kit. Thanks guys for watching, it means a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.